Everyone's covering the Dragontail lawsuit like it's another cautionary tale about AI doing dumb stuff in a fast food kitchen. That framing isn't wrong. It did do some really dumb stuff. It's just not the interesting part. Chalk Pizza Northeast, a Pizza Hut franchisee running 111 locations in New York, is suing Yum Brands for $100 million. The short version? Pizza Hut rolled out an AI kitchen and delivery management system called Dragontail. It tanked Chalk's operations, and when they asked for help, they got nothing useful. Their 30-minute delivery rate dropped from 90% to 50%. A location posting 10% year-over-year growth flipped to negative 9.78%. Yes, that's bad, but here's what actually happened. Before Dragontail, managers sat between the kitchen and DoorDash. They confirmed orders manually. They could block bad drivers, and they controlled the flow. After Dragontail, DoorDash drivers could see real-time kitchen data, which sounds like a reasonable transparency feature until you realize what it actually did. Drivers started waiting at the store to stack multiple orders before leaving. The window between a pizza leaving the oven and leaving the store went from under 5 minutes to up to 20. Full disclosure, I have been a victim of this. I never get a hot pizza anymore, and it's because I am the last on the delivery list, even if I was first to order. It made me quit ordering. It's hard to blame the drivers. They weren't doing anything wrong. They were responding rationally to information they'd been given and delivery maxing their DoorDash shift. That's an architecture problem, and it isn't theirs to fix. Dragontail was built to optimize. It did optimize, according to its own internal logic in the conditions it found. What it didn't have was a deterministic layer, a set of hard rules that sit outside the AI and say, when this metric crosses this threshold, the system stops acting and a human decides what happens next. In computer science, mathematics, and auditing, deterministic describes a process, system, or control that always produces the exact same output when given the exact same input, following a strict, predictable set of rules. Policy as code. This isn't complicated in concept. Think of it like this. If rack time exceeds 8 minutes, hold dispatch. If your 30-minute delivery rate drops below 80% over a rolling 7-day window, suspend automated dispatch and flag a manager. This is not something the AI weighs against other factors. It's a hard-coded stop. That didn't exist here, or if it did, it didn't work. So what you get is an optimization engine that keeps optimizing while the operation falls apart around it. You end up with metrics cratering and nobody with the architectural authority to stop it. Yum Brands has roughly 40 AI projects running right now across KFC, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, and Habit Burger, all consolidated into a platform called Byte by Yum. It includes ordering, kitchen management, delivery, inventory, and labor scheduling. The efficiency case is real, but if the constraint layer question hasn't been answered for each of those tools, what does failure look like? What threshold triggers a stop? Who actually has authority to pull the plug? Then Dragontail isn't a one-off. It's just a preview.